Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and this is Season 5, Episode 2 of The Wire. Last we saw, McNulty is a sack of shit. It looks like this season's going to have a lot to do with the journalist aspect of things. There's like a older dude that basically runs the show, but the main perspective is being shown to us from like a Hispanic dude. I mean, they all are kind of cool, I guess, but none of them like really jump out at me as like, oh my God, like that's an awesome character. Maybe they will. I don't know. I did say in the last one, I'm not really big on journalism. Like I've seen The Post, I've seen movies that involve journalism and stuff like that. And it's not really my cup of tea. Maybe in The Wire it'll be different, so I'm not going to like lower my expectations, but right now, not really doing it for me. We see that Michael has a place now. Dookie was working for him, but now Dookie is going to be like his nanny, and Dookie didn't look too happy about that. I guess he's like not dealing well with the fact that he isn't like good for the streets or something. I don't know about that, but that's probably what's going on there. Bubbles is recovering, but he's all sorts of fucked up. I feel like this season's going to be like a big downer, but not like a McNulty. Bubbles depresses me. We don't see any of like the kids. The city's falling apart. Major crimes is falling apart. The police department's getting like basically fucked over every which way. We're just going to jump in, guys. I want to see where this is going. This is The Wire Season 5, Episode 2.
You know how that go, right? Gave myself all these little rules about what I wouldn't do. Like I told myself I'd do a lot of shit to get high. But I swore I would never trick.
I'm thinking it's Bubbles meeting or something.
Whatever it is you tell yourself you won't do to get high, you're pretty much making a list of everything you will do as soon as your inner addict tells you to. I mean, the bitch wants to kill me.
Yep, there's the guy. What's his name?
I want to thank you all for letting me share.
I think that's Bubbles right there with the... Oh, there he is right there.
Thanks for sharing, Dee Dee. How about you, Bubs? Hadn't heard from you in a while.
Is he doing all right? He looks like he's doing all right. Just looks a little worried or nervous, but looks like he's clean.
Been clean 15 months Thursday. Y'all see me out there on Mumbo and Fed doing the dope fiend lean, right? Be like this here.
The dope fiend lean.
Summertime, they walk me over to the garden where the 909 used to be. Make me, make me a scarecrow.
He doesn't look like he's liking that.
No, I'm not. Right, let's talk about this right now.
When you walk through the garden.
This ain't Aruba, bitch. Bunk. Interesting.
You got the Bank of America accounts?
Everything's going to Clay Davis.
That powder. A case like this here, where you show who gets paid behind all the tragedy and the fraud, where you show how the money routes itself, how we're all of us vested, all of us complicit.
Career case, huh?
Baby, I could die happy.
Still, man. I wonder what Marlo is up to right fucking now.
Let us see.
Snoop should be rolling around all week. Nothing. No cars, no vans, no helicopters. Monk, he checked after the re-up. No problem.
Wall down.
What about cameras?
We wore him
This is
down.
the camera we took out the wall back at the place.
All right, first thing, we go hard at Webster Franklin's crew. Gave him a chance to get on a tit, he passed. Then we bang on his corners a couple of times till he fold.
Now you talk.
Yeah, next, we stepped the Junebug for talking that shit. He was a dead man when he opened his mouth. He just walking around not knowing it.
Huh?
You know, and I want that dick sucker. He took my money in the whole world, no.
Back to Omar.
He got the fall.
Omar rolled out in retirement and shit.
I mean, Joe and them, they said let that be.
You know, the crown ain't worth much, If the nigga wearing it always getting his shit took, what up with that thing down at Jesse?
Yeah, you on the list. Going down there anytime you want. No problem. That's the
For
deal
Sarah
right there.
Gay?
Yeah. Time for y'all to earn y'all pay, niggas.
You know, for a second there, I thought you might actually stand up and talk about charade. A searching and fearless moral inventory. That's the step.
Now, don't tell me about that. I live with that every fucking day, man.
You gotta let it out to let it go. I'm your sponsor, and I'm telling you, you gotta get out of your head, outside yourself.
I never missed a meeting.
I'm not talking about the meetings. I'm talking about where you go after the meetings. Talking about what you do, what you think, what you feel.
I don't feel nothing.
That was never your problem. Not even as a low-bottom dope fiend, that was never the problem. It'd be a fucking shame to make it the problem now.
Slow night.
Oh, I'm sure things will be picking up. Now we're no longer sitting on Marlowe Stanfield.
Wasn't my call to suspend the investigation, Jimmy. That decision came from your shop.
Yeah, but nobody from the SA's office objected, did they?
Rules are the rules, Jimmy.
There are no fucking rules. Fucking game's rigged.
Gentlemen.
McNulty's being too much of a sourpuss, especially since he's fucked up a lot of shit.
She ain't the problem. Pissy little bitch today.
Yes, he is.
Word for it, boy.
What, he can't find his car? Is that one all the way to the back? Has he got a flat tire? It sounds like a flat. Great. I watch he broke his foot. Oh my god, did he break his foot? It's from all the cutbacks. They have pieces of shit cars.
Good news for a change, as the test scores for third graders going up a good 15 points.
That's what I get for 54 million?
Yeah, you could run on that. 15 points is a nice, solid number.
Whatever bump in the test scores I get, I gotta run on that. I sure as hell can't campaign on the crime rate at this point.
Burrell already told us we don't have a double-digit decline.
It's not gonna be Nerese if she keeps going like she has. Sun Papers made her look bad.
And she tells me this real estate flip was a holdover from the last administration.
True as far as it goes, but she got herself paid as well.
She looked bad enough that it'll cost you votes. You know, people who don't want to make you governor, if that means Nerese finishes your term as mayor, she makes you vulnerable.
Running for governor 2 years into a 4-year term.
Everything's thin. The whole world shines shit and calls it gold.
My desk tells your desk to go fuck itself.
That really happened? Too good a story to check out.
Hey, what's my favorite GA reporter have today for his favorite editor?
Heartbreaker from East Side. Salt of the earth, single mother of 4 dies from allergic reaction to blue crabs. Interviewed the whole family. Photos of works.
Attaboy. Round it off with some medical stuff on seafood toxicity, huh?
You know who there's less of? Statuesque blondes. You don't read about statuesque blondes in the newspapers anymore. Buxom ones, neither. They're like a lost race.
What do you got next?
School project meeting. Mr. Whiting bills his Pulitzer.
Oh, it's that cop that got into the fight. I forget his name, but Carver was yelling at him.
Okay.
Look at McNulty. I think he really broke his foot. Oh no, he sprained his ankle or something.
No force entry.
You the first officer?
I had to kick in the back door.
Call for crime lab?
We're on the list.
Today's list?
Fucking crime lab too, huh? They cut everything to the bone.
Yeah, I bet she died in her sleep. You ever wake up with a pillow over your face? Those mornings with a hangover, I hold the pillow over my face. Just to keep the light out and the pain down.
And me, I just throw up once or twice and go to work.
Western District way.
Then we're just as irrelevant to these kids as the schools are. I mean, it's like you're up on a corner of a roof and you're showing some people how a couple of shingles came loose. And meanwhile, a hurricane wrecked the rest of the damn house.
You don't need a lot of context to examine what goes on in one classroom.
Oh, really? I think you need a lot of context to seriously examine anything.
No. I think Scott is on the right track. We need to limit the scope, not get bogged down in details.
To do what? To address the problem or to win a prize? I mean, what are we doing here?
Look, Gus, I know the problems. My wife volunteers in a city school. Now, what do you want, an educational project or a litany of excuses? I don't want some amorphous series detailing society's ills. If you leave everything in, soon you've got nothing. I think the schools are ripe for exploration, and I think Scott might be the man to lead the charge.
Scott saw in that guy's face that he wasn't into what the other guy was saying, so he bought into it. I mean, he made a good move for his career. That guy seems like an asshole, though. Is he watching Marlowe's Park?
There's a lead for opening day tomorrow. Not the game story, but the color piece.
Luxembourg wanted to go with McGuire.
I think Scott would do an excellent job with the color piece.
Who'd die rather than miss Yo's opener? Someone who says baseball, you know.
You're the boss.
Scott, put your special touch on it, like you did with your Breaking Space last year.
Hey guys, you just finished watching The Wire. If you want, click up here and you'll get the next part of this episode. If you want to click down here, you'll probably see something else I do, either another show or like a trailer reaction. Click over here if you want to subscribe to my channel. Comments down below, like and subscribe. Peace.